Hi, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Mia.
And we're here from the Children and Young People's Mental Health Service, which is integrated with the Psychological Service.
And we're here today to give you some helpful tips for young people and families going back to school or starting a new school. Everyone worries sometimes before school. Will I find my class? Will I make a mistake? Guess what? That's normal.
And when a worry does pop up, try this trick. Name it, breathe, and replace it. Say to yourself, I'm worried about getting lost, but I know that I can ask a teacher for help.
Let's say you can't remember where the library is. Instead of panicking, take a slow, deep breath and ask, "Excuse me, can you help me find the library?" Problem solved.
And most worries do shrink once you've taken action, and teachers and friends are always there to help you. And going back to school is like starting a new adventure. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be brave enough to try.
Think of 3 things you're proud of. Maybe you're good at drawing, telling jokes, or helping others. Keep those in mind when you feel nervous.
And let's say you get nervous when you want to raise your hand in class. Remember your strengths. Take a breath and say, I can do this. And even if you get it wrong, you showed courage, and that's something to be proud of.
Confidence isn't about being scared, it's about trying anyway.
Another useful technique that our young people might find helpful is a grounding technique that we call the 5 senses. You might use this before they go to school. It's okay for this grounding technique to take some time as they go through the different senses. So the premise is we ask for 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can touch, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. And depending on which environment you're in, you might be able to change those up. It might be helpful for us to do a demonstration now.
Yeah, absolutely. So 5 things that I can see are my bed, my dog, my makeup that's on the side, breakfast that Mum made, and my hair straighteners.
And what are 4 things that you can hear?
I can hear Mum shouting downstairs at my brother. I can hear the dog barking. I can hear the microwave going, and I can hear the birds outside.
And what are 3 things that you can touch?
That might be my hair, my blazer that I've got on, and my hairbrush.
And 2 things you might be able to smell?
I can smell the toast Mum's just made me, and I can smell the shampoo in my hair.
And 1 thing that you can taste?
Breakfast, toast Mum made.
As parents, we know that it can be really tough to know how to support your young person going back to school. So we've come up with a few ideas that might be helpful for you. So when your child comes home from school with worries, it's best to try to listen, really listen.
Instead of saying, "Don't worry about it," try, "I hear you, that sounds tough. Do you want to tell me more?" For example, if your child says, "Nobody played with me today," you might answer, "That must have felt lonely. Let's think of 1 person you can say hi to tomorrow."
I think when we do this, listening shows that that young person's feelings really matter. It's really validating, and it shows them that you're on their side too. Another tip we have is around modelling confidence at home. So children learn by watching us. If we show calmness, they'll feel calmer too.
And if your child worries about making any mistakes, maybe share a story of a time when you might have felt nervous and go through it. For example, "I was nervous when starting work today or speaking out at work, but I took a deep breath and I did it anyway, and I felt really proud afterwards."
Showing our young people that everyone feels nervous sometimes is totally normal, and it's okay to do so. It teaches them how to be more resilient.
Morning worries can feel big. A calm routine helps children to start the day with confidence.
You could set aside 5 minutes in the morning for a calm moment. Take some deep breaths together, a positive phrase, or even a little cuddle before you'd be going to school. It might be that you say something like, "I'm ready for today. I can handle what comes my way."
Predictable routines give kids a sense of safety when everything else feels new. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today.
We hope that you found it helpful to listen along with us. And if you are finding that you are worried, or you're a parent and you're worried about your young person, then please do reach out to school, to your GP, and there will be some advice in the caption along with this video for some further support. Thank you.